Niger's ousted president faces death penalty threats. Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got your ears this morning. As our headline for this morning says here, that Niger's ousted president faces death penalty threats. We have it that Niger's ousted president Mohamed Bazoum may face the death penalty, according to his lawyer, as the country marks a year since the coup that removed him from power. According to BBC reports last month, Niger's top court stripped Bazoum of immunity from prosecution, paving the way for him to be tried for treason and other alleged offences, which carried the death penalty. Since the coup, Bazoum, 64, and his wife Azida has been held in detention without telephone access and limited visits from a doctor. Lawyer Musa Kumbali told the BBC. Despite international calls for their release, including from France earlier this week, junta leader General Abdurrahim Tiani delivered a defunct TV address asserting that no foreign state or organization can dictate Niger's actions. In addition to Bazoum, at least 30 former government officials and associations of the ousted president, as well as several journalists, have been arbitrarily detained, according to a joint report by Human Rights Watch, Amnesty International, and the International Federation for Human Rights. It is safe to say that there is no longer any rule of law in Niger. Kumbili, the ex-president's lawyer and former head of Niger Bar Association, told the BBC. The removal of Bazoum immunity suggests he may face a base trial in special court, risking execution if convicted. General Tiani's recent TV address was directed at both France and former colonial power and Nigerian citizens, those who fantasize about the immediate return of power of regime that have fallen under their sway are in a rude awakening. He declared, emphasizing Niger's pursuit for full sovereignty. He asserted that no state or organization would dictate Niger's strategic or diplomatic partnership. Since taking power, Niger's military ruler have shifted alliance towards Russia, serving defense and diplomatic ties with France, promising improved security. A new security alliance was announced for earlier this month between Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali as they withdraw from the wider West African bloc ECOWAS. However, Islamic militants' attacks and security challenges persist for certain citizens, according to reports. The media landscape has also suffered under military rule, with news outlets restricted to reporting military successes and relying on local activists for accurate information. Explained analyst Bravely Osheng on the BBC Global Jigsaw podcast. Right Group reports a crackdown on independent media and peaceful dissent, with much of the Sahel region governed by military juntas becoming a no-news zone, according to Reporters Without Borders. Meanwhile, the US has announced it will withdraw its remaining 1,000 troops from Niger by August, a month earlier than planned. The West African nation has served as a primary base for monitoring regional jihadist activity, but that arrangement ended following tense talks with the new administration. The situation in Niger has drawn significant international attention and concern. Human rights organizations has commended the arbitrary detention and potential trial of Bazoum, highlighting the lack of due process and the risks of potentially motivated persecution. Niger's pivot towards Russia and the rejection of traditional Western alliance reflects broader geopolitical shifts in the region. The military government decision to align more closely with Russia follows a pattern seen in other Sahel countries where military juntas have also sought support from Moscow. This realignment has significant implications for regional security and international relations. Human rights groups are particularly alarmed by the deteriorating situation for journalists and civil society in Niger. The crackdown on independent media has shifted critical reporting to left citizens with limited access to unbiased information. Reporters Without Borders has noted that the Sahel region is becoming increasingly hostile to journalists, making it difficult to cover conflicts and human rights abuses accurately. The arbitrary detention of government officials, journalists, and activists have created an atmosphere of fear and repression. Economic and security challenges Well, the economic and security situation in Niger has become precarious. The promise of improved security by the military government has not materialized with ongoing Islamic militant attack, causing significant distress. The new security alliance with both Burkina Faso and Mali aims to strengthen regional cooperation, but it remains to be seen whether this will translate into tangible improvements on the ground. Well, that is not all but what I can say for you. Turning this headline today this morning, which says here that Niger's ousted president faced death penalty threat. Well, it's all about the state on conditions what is happening in Niger, a country in Africa, in Western Africa. Well, I would say that place is not actually somewhere good for anyone to come and go, because the insecurity there is so high. Like, seriously, when reading this headline, you can see all the problems that this country alone is facing. They don't even have rule of law, insecurity, economic hardship, inflation, devaluation, all in one country. Yeah, all in one country. Now they have joined forces with Russia and just to, I don't even know why. Is it concerning military support? We do not even know, or economic support. You've joined forces with Russia, and Russia, we all know Russia is one of the biggest enemy that the United States of America have, and that is why the United States of America have removed all their 1,000 troops away from Niger soil. Yeah, they remove all their troops away from Niger soil. Concerning this whole Niger case, concerning the way they want to kill their ousted president and all, like I said, like I always say here, more news will always come out from this. So what do you guys think? Let me see your comment below in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button as a big red one with the notification bell, so that anytime we have any new video concerning this, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you all for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.